Hello there guys, welcome to Dinos Vault. Welcome to my first drive review of the sensational all-new Hyundai i20. And guess what? This one reads turbo right here, which means this is the 1-liter turbocharged petrol 3-cylinder engine, but it puts out 120 PS of hair-raising power and 172 Newton meters of earth-shattering torque. When you see this kind of a red diffuser kind of an effect, you know that this thing is all about performance and driving pleasure and putting a smile on your face. Let me not waste any more time. Let me hop in right here. I've already done a detailed walkthrough of all the features it has on offer. It's absolutely plush and packed beyond imagination with all the kind of luxury features or premium features that you would come expecting from a premium hot hatch like this one. And when the branding reads Hyundai, you know what to expect. It's setting new standards and raising the bar in that particular segment, and that's exactly what you get. Now first, let me just do the honors. Look at that startup animation. It's so good, it's so beautiful. This is full color TFT console, and I don't know whether it's TFT or not. It's a full color console and it looks gorgeous. I wish it turned to red when we switch to manual mode. That's just wishful thinking. Then you have this gorgeous 10.25 inch full color touchscreen infotainment panel, which is angled towards the driver for easy reach and usability. And then you also have this huge wireless charging tray here. Just put your phone in there and it starts charging, and it's big enough to accommodate big screen phones as well. Like earlier I had a Note 10 Plus, this one is the S10 Plus. But anyway, that's not it. It's all about taking this car out for a ballet dance. Not really that. This is all about sheer perfection, performance. You have the aluminum pedals, DCT dual clutch transmission, 7-speed DCT. Let's just rock on. And you have 7 speakers from Bose, including a subwoofer. So you have this beautiful cam with dynamic guidelines, and the cam is high resolution, really visible even under broad sunlight, broad daylight. It's mid-noon here, sun is at its brightest, and still the visibility is really great. Hats off to Hyundai for this. I love the steering feel, nice and soft touch feel to the steering. Just take it nice and easy. Just want to put the pedal to the metal. This is this the performance hatch that we've been hoping for? Put the pedal to the metal, baby. Still in the drive mode, shifting at 6,500 RPM. Float the pedal. The steering is adjustable, tilt and telescopic steering. Look at the high-speed stability, doing around 144 kilometers per hour, taking a high-speed corner, rock solid. Wow. Done a high-speed test already, and this one is absolutely flying. So let's just take it easy now. You see a lot of traffic, but that gave you an idea of the sheer lunacy it has on offer, but at the same time the kind of amazing stability and confidence it gives you even while doing high speeds. So that is the engineering brilliance of Hyundai, and the chassis stability, the chassis orientation is so well done. It's absolutely rock solid. Even at around 160 kilometers per hour, you can check that Instagram reel of mine when we did a high-speed run just to test the high-speed stability. And yes, we do get tilt and telescopic steering that you can adjust as per your reach, and you also get height adjustment for the driver. I was driving this in the standard drive mode, and the way the accelerator pedal is tuned is that so long as you want to play it all mellow and take it easy for the average driver out there, not so enthusiastic, just average customer out there, it dishes out the best fuel economy and kind of balances things out. But if you are the kind of enthusiast and the car gets to know that, and how does it know that? When you floor the pedal, it knows that you are in a hurry, you are in the mood for mischief, and you want to push it to its limits, and it shifts late. So that's absolutely brilliant thinking by Hyundai. You don't even need to shift to any sport mode or anything. It's how you accelerate with your accelerator pedal. The car identifies what kind of a mood you are in and what kind of a driver you are. Speed run, and this time we'll be doing it in manual mode. So all you need to do is paddle the gear lever to the right, and it goes into manual, but for some reason it reads S. So does it stand for sport? Let's see, and let's see whether it shifts late while we put it into the manual or the so-called sport mode. So shift it into that, and I'm not going to shift early. Oh, shifting at 6,500 RPM even without me touching the lever. Yeah, so I think that's kind of a limitation. It doesn't want to rev up to 7,500 RPM. It is holding the gear up to 6,500 RPM and shifting. So let me just slow down now just to get a hang of that. So the brakes are brilliant as well. Lot of feedback, lot of bite, and great confidence. And yes, it's far more responsive in the manual mode, that surge that you get, but it is kind of auto shifting. So I really wish it had held the gear until we shifted manually, so that would have been even better. We're in the 4th gear now, and you can see it's absolutely going crazy. Okay, another thing that I wanted to highlight about the new i20 is the 7-speed DCT gearbox. It's absolutely seamless, and the gear changes happen in an instant. And for those who are not aware, DCT stands for dual clutch transmission, DCT, and that means there are nearly 2 clutches and 2 gearboxes that are working in tandem. So how does the DCT work? Well, say for instance you're in a gear already and you're just ambling around. The next gear is kept ready to be engaged by the system, and that's the reason the gear changes are so smooth and so seamless and so precise, and that really adds on to the driving pleasure and truly amplifies the overall performance that this car has on offer. So the 7-speed DCT is a perfect complement to the kind of turbo petrol engine that this car gets, and overall this ends up being a pure driving pleasure package. And apart from that, everything else is bang on the money. In fact, well ahead of its class. You have a 10.25-inch full color touchscreen infotainment system, Android Auto, Apple CarPlay, Blue Link technology with over 50 connected car features, and you have navigation. You have 7 speakers from Bose, including a subwoofer. So the sounding experience is truly immersive. The AC is another talking point. The AC is so damn effective that we are actually testing this under broad daylight in the mid-afternoon, and it really cools the cabin in an instant. So that's really fantastic. Also, the steering is perfectly weighted. At lower speeds it's easy to maneuver through the city traffic and turn around, but at the high speeds it weighs up adequately to give you utmost amount of confidence, to give you rock solid stability. The seating comfort is really good. They kind of hug you in. You can find the right kind of seating posture by setting the seat height and setting your steering height as well. So far so good. It's very impressive, very peppy and very responsive. At the same time, very refined. The NVH levels are completely controlled. You do get that sporty kind of exhaust sound which you come looking for when it's kind of supposed to be a performance hatch or a performance oriented machine. You get that in the initial gears, but apart from that it is kind of shifting automatically at 6500 rpm in the manual mode. So that is something you need to keep in mind. Okay, let's try and do a turning radius test now. Flat steering, and we do a 360 here. Yes, we can do a 360 here. We did a turning radius test as well, so that's really interesting. It turns very quickly within a very short turning radius. Let's see how it fares. It's rock solid. I mean, the steering weighs up adequately at high speeds. Drop the anchor, and it's really reassuring at the speed. So I'm thoroughly impressed with the kind of performance it has on offer. Yes, it's a 1 liter 3-cylinder engine, but you don't feel any kind of 3-cylinder clatter or inconsistency or a stutter. It's very smooth, very refined, and seamless acceleration. So now we have a little bit of undulations here. The suspension is very well tuned. It can tackle all the undulations that the city roads have on offer. At the same time, it offers kind of rock solid stability even while doing triple digit speeds. So let's hit the supernova mode. Off we go. Perfect. Holds the line flawlessly. 16-inch wheels, great stability. The brakes are right on the money, offering great control. Chassis stability is great. Cornering stability is awesome. Look at the scene here. So beautiful. Lush green surroundings. Complete peace of mind. And the perfect machine to unleash the beast within. So well in terms of holding the line through the corner. Beautiful, flawless in terms of perfectly following the line chosen through the corner. No body roll whatsoever, zero body roll. So it's a chassis and suspension perfectly sprung and perfectly set, you can say. So overall, I stand completely impressed. This is what we expect. This is what we expected from the i20. Wow, the steering feel is absolutely awesome. Not much of understeer or oversteer. It just goes where you want it to go. Gotta keep a check on the speed. When you want to perform those quick overtakes, just floor the pedal and the car comes alive. Look at it go, my god. So brilliant, so satisfying. And so perfect in every way that you can imagine. Take a bow, Hyundai. You guys have gotten the formula bang on the money. Pretty damn sure all the Hyundai fanboys will be more than happy to take a spin on this new premium hot hatch, new standard in this segment.